regardless of if no one sees the movie, you can't take away what it meant for me to film it, what it meant for me to dig into those characters.
All the musicians I came up with are opening for big names, signing to labels, making money. I couldn't seem to find my place.
I'm just the guy that used to be in a band, and there's a lot of guys that used to be in bands. You know the answer now.
Hi, Kiki.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm better now that I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm excited. No, it's been good. I love talking to people about this movie. Just excited more people have seen it.
Yes, and the thing with me, I just watched it. I watched it last night. There's two scenes that I wanna talk to you, and I wanna know how did you create something as powerful as the whole movie. But these two scenes, it's the first one. It's when you have this confrontation with your mother about your hopes, your dreams, and about her hopes and her dreams for you. And I wonder if you had that conversation, and also how did you create this powerful moment? It's basically 1 minute, but for me, it just like the turning point for your character to start this journey of an adventure.
Well, I think, the parent-child dynamic when the child is pursuing the arts, I think is that's such a unique relationship because, a parent would want to support and encourage their children's, whatever their child's dream is. But at the same time, it's their responsibility as a parent to give their child the tools that they need to have a secure and stable life. And so sometimes if your child is pursuing the arts, it's kind of in direct conflict, with this other need that a parent would have for their child to be okay. And so I feel that in that scene, you really see that, that tug and pull of, on one hand, Jean has been very supportive of Dandelion's dreams. The first guitar Dandelion got, Jean bought for her, so it's not like she hasn't poured into it, but also Jean is looking at her child like, well, you're older now, you should be wanting more stability, and kind of calling that out too. And I think it's something that any artist, as we get older, we wrestle with. It's like, how long do you keep going and barely scraping 2 pennies together before you do something that could provide a bit more stability? And so I think that's a scene that really hits home for a lot of people who, on this artistic journey, or just any journey of like being passionate and having dreams about something that there's no guarantee,
Chasing dreams is hard.
It's hard to quit, too.
Wasn't Custard Park, I was passing through, and you followed me on the road that day.
And the other one that I felt it for a reason, because I'm a journalist. I write about movies and art. And at the beginning, nobody was reading me. Nobody reads my blog, nobody watched my interviews. And there's a scene where you're in the bar playing, and then your character, Dandelion, she feels like not ignored because she knows she's good, but like, people were laughing on their phone, doing everything but not paying attention to her. And I think every artist need attention or wants attention because it's a way of expression. How do you feel when an actor, I want to use you in a movie, when you have a bad review, when nobody goes to watch your movies, when basically people ignore when you put your heart in a character?
I mean, that's hard, if you create art, there's some expectation of it being, shared and seen and hopefully received positively. But I think, what she experienced is so unique to like live performance. So it's like, I'm right here, I can see you ignoring me, or I'm right here and I can hear you on your phone. It's so distracting. It feels disrespectful. It feels like a slap in the face. Like I've had an experience of being on stage doing a play, and I like start my first monologue and a phone goes off, and I'm like, I'm not going to pretend like that didn't just happen. I like stopped like early on in the monologue. I'm like, can we please turn off our phones? And when you all are ready to be present and be here, then we'll start the show again. It's just, it's hard. It's hard being a live performer.
On the other side, it's like someone told me, like, just keep doing it, even if nobody's reading you, and that led me to be here with you talking. And I think that has been one of the greatest advice that I ever had.
Well, yeah, because I think we have to be reminded that even though we're doing something with the expectation that it will be seen and received, we're doing it for ourselves.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it does something for me when I act, that regardless of if no one sees the movie, you can't take away what it meant for me to film it, what it meant for me to dig into those characters. And I expect that it would be the same for you. Like when you write something, no one can take away the feeling that it gives you deep down on the inside. When you put pen to paper, or it's starting to come out and like you're talking about something that you're super passionate about, or like you're starting to find your voice as a journalist, like no one can take it away, regardless of if they read it or not. And so I think when we're reminded of like who we actually do this for, then the other stuff is like, I don't know, it matters just a little less.
Yeah. What do you expect the people take away from Dandelion?
I hope that people take away, just this movie really highlights the artist's journey, I think, in a very beautiful and more grounded way than a lot of other films. And so I think even if you're not an artist necessarily, like you just said, your journey in journalism, I think if you're someone who has a dream, who is passionate about something that, isn't guaranteed to put, millions of dollars in your pocket or whatever, or isn't guaranteed to, pay the light bill on time every month, but it still means everything to you, then this film is for you, because that's what it is. You're watching her go on this journey of fighting to continue to do the thing that brings her the most joy in life and that she loves the most. And so I hope that people take away like knowing that they're not actually alone in that journey, that so many of us go through that, and that, the sooner that we can find our authentic voice, then I feel like then we can take whatever it is that we want to do even farther.
I'm passing through, you know my name, you know the answer now. It's where